Alright everyone, my name is Solomon, better known as PCG here on YouTube, and welcome to day 17 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. Today we are going to be heading down to this lower section. We're going to knock out probably all of this today and down into this this gulch area. But one thing that I totally forgot to do yesterday is there was this little drop down right next to where this minor Erd tree was. There were some land octopi there, and I was thinking that we would go back and do that drop down before leaving this area, and then totally forgot. So we're gonna do this real quick, and then I think we might also drop down into where that like gulch or ravine is, because I think that we can only access it from up here, that top portion. So I think we're gonna do both of those real fast before really making our way into that lower portion. I don't know if there's really anything on this level. I do know, though, that from here we can drop down and grab an item that's right beneath here, though. And I think that the only way... Well, I guess we might be able to jump back up. But I think, really, that the only way down from here is to do the next drop down into where this... flat piece of land is at. Ooh, I'm not paying attention, almost walking off the edge. Alright, so let's see. Is this the only drop down? I think so. So let's do this drop down, grab this item, and then I'll go grab that grace real fast too, just that way I've got it. Man, it's a good thing that gravity doesn't really exist in this game. Eclipse Crest Heater Shield. Not that I'm using shields at all, but I still want to look at that. It's actually a good shield. I like the design on that, too. I like the blue. Cool. So, I've got that. That will promptly go into the chest, since this is a no shield run. And where can we... I guess we can drop right here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how each FromSoft game has a very different approach to gravity. And the approach to gravity in this game is that it's largely... non-existent, and I swear there's some areas that you get to where you look and you go, oh, there's no way that you could make that drop, and then you totally can, and then you get to another area and it's like, okay, that looks like the same height as the place where I totally could make the drop, and then you do it and it just wrecks you. I don't really have any runes right now. So what was the other... Oh, yeah. So the other thing that I wanted to do, I guess, is... I think this is going to be the fastest way to get up there, is just to go into the catacombs. But then if you look at like, Bloodborne, the gravity is a little bigger deal, I feel like, in Bloodborne. But then Dark Souls 2, and some people don't even consider Dark Souls 2 to be part of the series, because some people hate that game. But I enjoyed it, unpopular opinion. But in Dark Souls 2, gravity is like the worst thing in the world. You could drop like 3 feet, and it takes half your health. So I think that right over here is this drop down. If I'm thinking of the right spot. Where are we? Yeah, this has got to be it right along here. Oh, this guy still knows about me. Okay, yeah, so let's make this drop here. Because, like I said, I don't think that we can get to... Ooh. I don't think that we can get to this from below. This is not filling me with joy trying to do this like this. Oh, and this is a lightning location. Oh my gosh. Oh my... Wait, can I one-hit them now? These guys? Okay, we're not doing this today, fellas. Not gonna happen. No, I can't one-hit them. I just got a lucky hit. Or maybe, can they get hit by the lightning? Maybe one of them was hit by it. So he was low already. Man, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna heal real fast. Oh, my... There's a whole bunch of them. Holy crap! 1, 2, there's 3 there, and didn't I already killed 3 or 4, right? There's got to be like 7 down there. Wow. My goodness. All right, well, the drop down on the one side is done then, so we need to go do that side real fast and not get utterly destroyed by them. I want to count this time as I kill them and see how many there actually are, because there's a lot right there. Like I said, there's got to be somewhere around 7. And there's probably a better way to handle them. I wonder how well I can see them from up here. I wonder if I can see them at all. Maybe I could kill some of them with ranged attacks before actually dropping all the way. And I'm not going to be on Torrent trying to do these drop downs because it's a lot harder with him. Okay, so let's see what we can do from a ways off here. Is he the only one that's actually come out already? Looks like it. Let's see, what's the next best? Let's drop 2 here. Yeah, so then they all start showing up since they've been hanging. Oh, and you know what? I want to make sure that I get that scarab that's down there. Okay, so I think I've only killed 1 so far. I'm trying to keep count. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time even hitting any of them. And you know, too, what's going to be the easiest way to get him without him? I can't hit him either from up here. Crap. Let's do this, though. Drink this real fast, and then I might be able to get him with this. I should be able to. It's 1, 2. Alright. Crap. Alright, I'm going to have to go down, or else he's going to get away. Go, 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 go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. And he's probably... I think he's one that explodes, too. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, he's not one that explodes. Okay. No worries, then. Okay. And I need to get some space here. Holy crap, there's so many. So many of them. There we go, there we go. Alright. Whew, that does make pretty quick work of them. Man, there are a lot, and that's not even all of them. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It's a lot. Okay, so, and also I want to look at that thing that I just got. Hang on. What was it? Lightning strike, I think. Something lightning bolt that spreads on impact. Cool, that's neat. I'll probably end up utilizing that. Oh wait, but what are the attributes I need to be able to wield that? 28 faith. I've only got 10 faith right now, so that's a far off land if I end up deciding to utilize that. And my goodness, my sinus is still, holy crap, it's like every single day right now. Ugh, my nose is just itching and just running a marathon. Okay, here's another one. I didn't know where you came from. He must have been hanging up there. Triggered when I walked by. Alright, so is there anything else up here? Or is it mostly just to get that sorcery? Or incantation? I think that's it. Okay, so then this should drop down into the wider part here. What's the best way to get down, though? Because although gravity doesn't affect you much, I do fear that if I drop wrong from here, it could kill me. I think I can probably get down right here, though. Nice. Sorry, Torrent. Took a little bit of damage there, pal. Nothing too major. And I guess... So we kind of bypassed a whole bunch of stuff, obviously, since we're coming at it from this angle. So I think that's what we'll do, though. Since we got to go through all this, we'll come at it from back here, and... Oh, crap. And so I think maybe what we'll start with is going into this cave down here. And then once this cave is done, then we'll move our way back through. And actually, this is not even a cave. This is one of the tunnels. So should be able to get some upgrade materials in here. Morne Tunnel. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if I'll be able to get enough to upgrade my flail again. That would be really nice. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the drop down from here. Make sure we don't miss any stuff along the edges. Because I think right now I'm totally... I think I'm pretty much totally out of smithing stone 2s, and I think that's what I need to keep going with leveling to +5 right now. So that's a smithing stone 1. I hope there's some 2s in here. We're still technically in pretty low level stuff though, so I don't know if there is going to be many 2s. I would think so though, because we are on the peninsula, so I would think there's going to be some in here. But I guess we'll have to see. And you know, something that I think might not be a bad idea to do is let's go ahead and grab this Grace. And now that I think about it, am I able to leave here with... I'm not. I was going to say we'll do this run down to where this NPC is and grab the lantern, but I'm not going to take the time to go back up right now. Because we got to wait for the lift, and it's a whole process. So we won't worry about that. I'll just grab it as I progress down, because I'm still really, really, really wanting that lantern. Oh, hi! Oh, frick! Oh man, and look at that! Clean backstab right out of the attack. He jumped right into it. Didn't even know what hit him. And I think that this is... a pretty extensive tunnel, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, so there's a guy sleeping on the other side of that, so take a mental note of that for when I walk across. I'm sorry, I apologize for my sniffing. Should I? I'm not gonna jump that. Let's just walk across this. Not that this is really any safer. Oh crap! Dang it! I feel like I got nervous because he woke up. All right, we're down here now. Did he jump from up above, or is this a different one? It's so satisfying hitting them out of the air like that. Oh man, he almost got me. I don't think any of them hit me. Look at that. Arteria leaf times 2. Sweet! Alright, so what are we looking at? Smithing stone 1s still. That kind of sucks. Alright, buddy. Sorry to disrupt your work. I'm going to need to commandeer that smithing stone. Still a smithing stone 1. Alright, so... yeah, there's a lot of ways to go here. And I think I can get back up, right? I think that there's a way that I can get back up. We'll have to see. If not, I might just have to, like, finish up everything down here, fight the boss, and then we can go from the top. Oh, crap! Where did you come from? Hello? Oh, you're gonna pull some range attacks out, huh? Oh man, he can shoot a couple at once. Alright, that's annoying. Gotcha! I didn't really want to aggro this guy because I knew I could just get the backstab, deal with him real fast. Oh, he also had a smithing stone on him. Nice. 2 for 1. Alright, is there anyone hiding in here? I don't think so. Alright, what do you got? Ooh, soft cotton. Stitch myself a new pair of underwear. Alright, so... this is a dead end here. So everything that we need here is good. But then, I think there's a couple ways to go along here. And I just want to make sure that I don't miss any items along the walls here. Yeah, see, because it's not only at the spots where they're mining. So I'm always afraid that I'm going to... just not be paying attention, because the green sort of blends in a little bit into the wall. Ooh, and a somber smithing stone. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so then there's a path right there, but then there's also this over here. So I guess let's go this way first. This might just be a dead end. One of these is probably a dead end. Let's check this out. Oh, wait, is this the boss? This is the boss. What, can Can I see what it is? I can't really... I feel like I can maybe kind of see it in there. I can't really tell, though. Alright, so let's check out everything surrounding this. See if there's any items, and then I'll go back through and check the other path, as well as go back up to the top. And then we'll come down here and actually fight this thing. I can't imagine it's anything too difficult, because, I mean, even with accidentally dropping down, I fought all those things with only getting hit like once. Because they're pretty much, most of them are pretty much 2 hits. But I am hoping that I can get back up without reloading the area, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Alright, so all of this should be good. I think I grabbed all the items that were in the middle. Sweet. Alright, so let's go this way. See what this leads to. Oh, this might be a way to get back up, because there was... Oh, yeah, there's like a whole other area here. Whoa, even those guys are 2. Crap. I always forget that they can't be staggered whatsoever. Stop it. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you decide to... Gotcha. Wow, I didn't know that that would stagger him that easily. Holy crap. Wonder if that was because of the fact that he was about to attack, or if it's because it was with the torch, because I know they're super weak to fire. Smithing stone. Staunching boluses. I needed some of those the other day when we were doing that boss fight. I think it was... Yeah, it was the Erdtree Burial Watchdog boss fight, because it had all the imps. What are you grunting at over there? My gosh. I hear breathing. Oh, it's you. Whoop. There will be no breathing on my watch. Man, they're disgusting. They're disgusting little creatures. They've got massive teeth, too. Explosive stone, smithing stone 1. Man, I was not wrong about the fact that this is an extensive tunnel. There's a lot down here. Alright, I'm gonna try to deal with everything around here before going in there. That way, nothing sneaks up on me. Man, you guys got nothing better to do than just sit around thinking about life? Okay, somber smithing stone. Sweet. I at the moment I'm not utilizing any weapon that requires somber smithing stones. So, oh, I've got a wheel stuck to me. So that's kind of nice, because right now I'm essentially able to just save them up until one day when I need them. So that's kind of nice. Large glintstone scrap. Excuse me. Holy crap, these allergies. My gosh. And I found nose spray in my house, but it's very expired, and I don't know what the rules are about expired nose spray and if it's safe to use. Alright, you are gone. Golden room 4. Alright, what's in here? This excites me. Exalted flesh. 1 piece of exalted flesh. Quite the thing to have just sitting in a chest way down in a tunnel. Alright, so then coming back into here, let me check this lower portion, I guess. Oh, I didn't go up here yet, I guess. Thank you very much. I will take that off of your hands. Alright, and then what's down beneath here? And I don't know which area I came from. I must have come in. It must have been there that I came in from. Yeah. Okay. So hang on. Let me walk back here real fast. Just make sure, that way I know which direction we're working with here, so I don't get too turned around. Yeah. Okay. So here was the bloodbath that I created back here with all these guys. So let me Now move this way. All right. Yeah, so all this down here I think is good. We conquered that little section there. Back there is where the chest was at. All right. So now we can move our way up this way. It's kind of, like I said, it's huge. It's a huge area down here, and it gets kind of confusing. Just checking, making sure there's nothing behind the pallets. Can never be too careful. Oh, and I wonder, is this gonna automatically dump me out back up top, or is this taking me to like a whole separate area? What was that? Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll take a smithing stone. This might take me. It does. Okay, cool. So this was where I was trying to walk before the guy freaked me out and I fell off. All right, so we're back up top then. And that's where the guy was sleeping. And so the one that I was thinking fell, that was him, because he's not up here anymore. So he did fall to come and meet me. All right, what you got? Smithing stone 1. How many smithing stone 1s do I have right now? 23. Well, I guess I did use a whole bunch of them because I just upgraded this flail, this Night Rider flail. All right, so I feel like we are good with all of this, and down through there's the boss, and I don't think it didn't really damage me before, right? So can I make this? All right, we had the obligatory dog barking session for each episode. Now he's got a carrot, so he's happy. And it gave me a chance to blow my nose. So dropping from there did not kill me. So let's go and fight this boss, I guess. Man, okay, so now that I've blown my nose, I can like feel it in my sinuses, like up here. I can feel like it's like burning. My goodness. All right, so let's see. I'm going to just have, I guess, fire ready in case I don't know what we're going after here. So, let's do it. I don't know what it's gonna be weak to. Where is it? Oh, you're hanging out just... Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Can I stagger? I cannot, but he takes crazy damage. Holy crap. Dang, man, he takes some serious damage. All right. Nice rusted anchor. Man, you get a lot of runes for him, too. Like, for what? All that work that I put in fighting him, I guess? Great. All right, well, that's done. I didn't even have a chance. I didn't even look to see what he was called. But awesome. So that's done. So let's go, I guess, back up to the mouth of the tunnel. And I'll do a level real fast, because I definitely have enough for a level now. And I guess then we'll head out, and we'll start making our way through the woods. So let's see. Ooh, just enough for a level, actually. So let's do... I think I'm gonna stay with Dex where it's at right now. I think we've got to be near the soft cap. I don't know though. I don't know what it is in this game. And then let's go. Let's put some into vigor. Now that I've got my flasks up to +2, I feel like health-wise, I probably should be increasing my vigor a bit, because at this point, my flask is recouping enough HP that I almost feel like if I don't have a little bit more health, it almost kind of feels like a waste. So I'd kind of like to test it. How low can my health get in the flask still get me back up to full? I'd be curious about that. Alright, so now that that is done, we'll start making our way through all of this out here. We've got this whole brigade of Miranda flowers that we're going to need to deal with. And then this, I think... How far did I make it along here? I think I probably went to this, right? No, that... Okay, right up there must have been where I made it to, and then was like, all right, I don't want to try to do that drop because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get back up, and I was right about that. Yeah, so, okay. So up there we've already been to. So then this is where non-explored territory begins. And there's a lot of them down here. There's also a spirit spring over here. And I also saw this glowing skull. Thank you very much. Alright, so I think with... I mean, the Miranda flowers, they're overall easy to deal with. Wait, did I go to this? Oh yeah, that's the same, that's the same thing that I was just at. Okay. The Miranda flowers are overall easy to deal with, but I'm thinking if there's this many of them, it could be... Oh yeah, because there's 3 big ones. Dang. Alright. Oh, hello. Just dropping from the sky. Oh, 2 of them. 3 of them. Is that all of you? I didn't even see him hanging up there. Dropping in on me. Alright, so... I think that should be everything back here. Unless I'm missing something. So I guess... Let's go over and talk to Miranda. Let's see what Miranda has to say. So this spirit spring would lead us up to... Oh, probably right up to where the Erd Tree's at. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I think that it's probably going to be beneficial to have... Do I have any... I don't. Alright. Let me craft some fire pots real fast. Just do all 5. This will be useful to have for this. In case I get myself in a sticky situation. Alright, so it's probably... I think I'm going to kind of just run through here, clear all these little ones out. Try to avoid everything raining from the sky in the process. And since there's this many of them, this is where the challenge is going to come in, is all of them raining stuff down from the sky at once. Oh, plus this crazy amount of poison that's going to be in the air. I didn't even think. I should have... Let me stick some boluses on too. Okay. Because I'm inevitably going to get poisoned in here at some point. And I'm just going to be honest with myself about that. Oh, I thought I killed you. Oh my goodness, there's 4 of them. There's not 3 of them, there's 4. Holy crap. Okay, let's throw fire on here real fast. What's this item you got here? Golden Rune 2? Thank you. I don't want him to slam his head down. There he goes. I'm just basically going to let myself be poisoned while I'm in here. I think that it's probably easier that way. He's going to slam his face down again at some point. There he goes. It's kind of... It's a little bit weird to me that you can even get bleed on the flowers, to be honest. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem like... It seems like they shouldn't be susceptible to that kind of thing. I don't know the rules of flowers, though. Oh, crap. That's what I was trying to avoid. It's so hard to tell, like, which way their axis is, I guess, if that makes sense. So you can't tell which way they're going to slam. Alright. Got that flower bleed. Boom. How much do you get for each of them? It's not a lot, right? No, 268. That's nothing crazy. Alright, and I'm gonna need to put more fire on my flail here. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna be perpetually poisoned until I clear all this out. I hear Charles getting pissed again. He's probably about to start barking. Charles, what are you doing, buddy? Sometimes when he gets bored, he just kind of starts like barking at the air, essentially. Oh my goodness. Okay. Boom. All right, one left. One left. I feel like without having fire, this would be a lot more annoying. Because the way that the fire sort of like staggers them and makes them chill out is super nice. This would take forever without fire. Crap, I need to go ahead and heal so I don't screw myself over. Boom, it staggered you, Miranda. Thank you very much. Do I get flasks back for killing all of them? Oh, I got all of them back. Very nice. Sweet. Alright, so now that I've done all that, was there any other items sitting around them that I missed? Oh, I should also depoisonify myself. Cool, alright. Nice. Looks like, yeah, looks like I grabbed everything. Cool. Alright. That was quite the battle with Miranda that we had going on there. Miranda times 4. Alright, so as I work my way through these woods, let's do this. So, we've got... Is that the bridge right above me? Yeah, that's the bridge. And then it doesn't show this path on the map. I'm trying to figure out like a good way to break up this area so that I kind of explore it methodically and don't end up missing anything. I think maybe we'll just kind of run through like... I'll just run through like a chicken with my head cut off and hope for the best. And I think there is stuff scattered all throughout here. And we're almost to where those Demi-Human ruins are at. So that's where the Demi-Human Mother... I wonder... I think I've been calling it the right thing this whole time. I've referred to the Demi-Human Mother multiple times. And I think that's who's hanging out in those ruins. And she's a big girl, too. She's not small. So, before I go over to those ruins, though, let me just grab everything I can grab. What am I seeing on the ground that it's not letting me pick up? Oh, it's excrement! We're back to an excrement area. Oh, excrement, how I've missed you. So, I was talking about Dark Souls 2 earlier, and I was just thinking about it again, because there's obviously the... I mean, maybe I shouldn't say obviously, just if you follow these games, you know that a lot of people really hated Dark Souls 2, which I can understand, like compared to the other Souls games and stuff, I get it, but Dark Souls 2 was the first FromSoft game I ever played, so I think because of that, it sort of holds a special place in my heart, because it's what introduced me to the games, which is a weird one to introduce you to their games, because it's definitely does not follow the same rules as the rest of FromSoft games do. But overall, I enjoyed it. But I will probably do a Journey to Platinum on that game eventually too. I think after we finish this game, I'll probably go into Bloodborne, but I might do a Journey to Platinum for Dark Souls 2 as well. And I think even though it doesn't follow the same rules and there's just... I almost feel like you have to appreciate it for what it is and not necessarily fully compare it to the other games and just go, okay, yes, it's not as good as the other games, yes, this and that, but like, what is the game good at? Oh, there's one of those guys in there. And I don't have time for a whole essay explanation of what the game is good at, but I just think that it's still a decent game. I enjoy it. Alright, so all the demi-humans that were around here are gone. I think what I'm going to do real fast before working my way into those ruins is let's work our way up here, because this should... Yeah, this will lead back to where the Site of Grace is at that I already have. We can kind of close off this direction real fast. And since this is another wooded area, this is another area where I tend to overexplore. Okay, so this gets back to where this bridge is at. That Demi-Human respawns. I was curious if those would respawn. It's one of those Demi-Human chiefs. Alright, we've already fought these guys. I'm gonna go take them out real fast. The heck was that? What was that? Oh, do they? Oh, they shoot from the watchtower, don't they? They do. That's what that was. So that's why when I came down here the other day and they were all scared, it was because they must have been shooting from the watchtower when I was up there. That makes a lot more sense. I didn't know that they would do that. Because I had been sitting there, even when I watched the episode back, I was watching, trying to figure out, like, what happened that would have caused them to be freaked out like that. And that explains it. Okay, so this... Yeah, so this leads back along to where that first grace that I got after the bridge of sacrifice. So we'll work our way over there too, but I think maybe what we should do actually is we should probably do everything surrounding the ruins before heading into the ruins. So let's check all along this. I mean, these are ruins too, but I'm talking about the Demi-Human ruins. Because I think there's a decent amount within those ruins. I mean, if you look at it on the map, it's a long area there. There's a lot of rooms and stuff. And I think that the Demi-Human mother that's in there, she drops a staff. I'm kind of curious about comparing that to the staff that I have. Because I think it might be a little bit better, but I think it's specifically better with... I can't remember what type of spells it's better with. Or sorceries. Okay. So then... Ooh, more excrement! 2 clumps of excrement just for me. Alright, so this hits the back portion, so that means all of this is good. I already checked up along here. There's nothing here. But then what does this one lead you to? Okay, so this would just lead us back up to the church. I wonder if there's anything... on top of these ruins. I'm going to check real fast. No, I can already tell there's not. Okay. Alright, so that's out of the way. Is that going to hurt? Ooh, ooh. That did hurt. I'm going to heal myself and Torrent real fast. Okay, so let's see. So I think that everything up over here is good. How do you actually get... Is that upper portion? I think we have to get to it from back here. Now that I look at it. So maybe we have to access it from... Yeah, I think we have to access it from this area over here. And then there's a path that leads up to where this village is at. I was thinking we could get to it from down here, but I was mistaken. Alright, so yeah, let's run along the edges of these ruins real fast. Work our way over towards where the Bridge of Sacrifice is. And then we'll actually come back and deal with the ruins themselves. Because I know there's some enemies scattered along here. There's some items. And actually, I think that there... Is this the spot where stuff comes out of the ground? For some reason, I feel like there's guys that come out of the ground here. But maybe I'm smoking crack. Hello? Oh, no, they hide in the bushes. That's what it is. Hi there. I already fought a whole bunch of you down inside the tunnel. Alright, and then this should let me loop back all the way around to... Oh, no, there's a drop down, so we can't actually get to it. We can't get back to that site of grace. But that's okay. I wasn't going to rest at it anyway, but... I just wanted to see how that looped around. So I will have to go up to the site of grace, though, at some point. Just because I think that there's some items right next to it that I never grabbed. because I was thinking that we could get to it from down here, but that is not the case. Cool. So we should have this entire area down here cleared by the end of this episode, unless actually there might be a cave down here. There's another cave. All right, we definitely we don't have time to do this cave today because I want to finish everything up above first. But at least grab this. Ooh, and I'm gonna have to grab that chest because I see it and now I want it, but this is a false floor. So I'm not going to walk on that floor. What do we got? Pickled turtleneck. ×3. Appreciate ya. Okay, alright, so let's go out and keep clearing this out. I did not remember that there was a cave down here. So I have to come explore that too once we clear all this out. I was talking a couple episodes ago about the fact that I feel like in all of these areas throughout the game, there's so much more than what I remembered. And Weeping Peninsula is just time and time again proving that to me. Just all this stuff that I didn't even remember was here. For some reason, I always viewed Weeping Peninsula as a relatively, I don't know, throwaway area, maybe you could say, and I don't know why. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff on the peninsula. There's a lot of good items, but I guess maybe part of the reason why I considered it like a throwaway area was because of the fact that I think technically it's completely optional. Like, you don't really even have to do anything on the peninsula. You could skip over it and still progress through the game just fine. But that's not how this works. Because 100% means 100%. That means every piece of roa fruit. That means every erd leaf. It doesn't really, but I still try to get all of it. Overly so. That means every tarnished golden sunflower, all the things, we need all of them. That means all the excrement. Got a collection of excrement now in my pocket. You can carry a lot of stuff in your pocket in this game. Hundreds upon hundreds of roa and hundreds upon hundreds of pieces of excrement can all go in Zaloran's pocket. Speaking of Zaloran, we haven't talked about any Zaloran lore in quite a while. I think the last thing that we probably talked about was the fact we were talking about Zaloran getting separated. And I'm about to get distracted. I probably should not be talking about lore right now because I'm going to get distracted and then lose my train of thought. We're talking about Zaloran getting separated, being in the land of Garum on her own from the age of 4. And it's because of that, luckily, the land of Garum, even though it's a rough area, I mean, that's part of what allowed her to grow up into the woman that she is the sort of just hard nature of society within Garum. But even though it's sort of a difficult place to live, a difficult place to grow up. Demi-Human Forest ruins. Okay. She did, of course, managed to find people that took care of her. I mean, she was 4. She had to find people. So she came into contact with a woman there that sort of became her stepmother, and protected her throughout her young years. All right, so this over here, everything on that side of the ruins, I would say we can call good. And then, yeah, look at how far these ruins stretch. And I think in here, yeah, that's there's the mother. There is the Demi-Human mother that I'm thinking about. Isn't there stuff all the way to the edge here, though, too? I feel like there's still stuff over here that I can grab. Oh, yeah, because this goes up. Oh, wait a second. So that's... Oh, right, because... Okay, so this will then lead us back up to where the church is at. Okay, cool. So let's do this, I guess. I'm just going to take out these small flowers real fast, and then we'll go in and fight Mother herself. Trying to not get poisoned, though. Yeah, so that all leads back up to where the church is at. Okay, I don't think that she's difficult. But I'm still a bit nervous, so let's be a bit cautious here. Gotcha. All right, easy peasy. Demi-Human Queen staff and crystal burst, and then now that she's dead, they all panic. 'Cause that's how Demi-Humans work. Sweet. All right, and then what is this? Arteria leaf. String, glowstone. Cool, yeah. Super, super easy. She looks all rough and tough. She looks like she'd be real difficult. Alright, let me check this staff real fast. So, it's interesting that... So this staff scales with, obviously, intelligence, but E strength. Sorcery scaling is better on it, but technically the intelligence scaling isn't as good. I think I'm still going to put it on, though, because overall it is better. So I'm still going to utilize it, because since it is a little bit better, I might as well. Why not? But before heading into that, I was saying that Zaloran did find a woman that took care of her in the land of Garum, and taught her a lot of the means of survival that she ended up learning. And interestingly, even though the woman that took care of Zaloran was not a Tarnished herself, because they were in Garum, and the Tarnished had just been, I mean, they were just passing through on their march, so it wasn't like there were already Tarnished living there. But even though this woman was not Tarnished herself, she encouraged Zaloran to learn about her people's history, which was another thing that fostered Zaloran's desire to eventually embark on this journey of working to become Elden Lord once the Call of Grace began. So that gives you another little idea of some lore behind her life. What is this? Is this a tier? It is. Okay, so what does that give me? A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages where the Erd Tree's bounty fall. Okay, can be mixed in a flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction temporarily boosts one's faith. Okay. Temporarily boosts one's faith. So I don't use all that much stuff right now that requires faith. So that's probably not something that I will heavily use. But that does remind me... Is this excrement? Got some excrement. That does remind me, though, that I never put the new teardrop stuff into my flask that we got... Was it yesterday that we got it? I think it was. So I'm going to need to switch around my physic a little bit. Alright, so I'm trying to get through all of this before we end today. So, and there's still stuff all inside the ruins that I haven't gone to yet. So let's go along this side of the ruins real fast, because I know that there's some items along the ground here that we can grab. And then we'll actually head into the ruins themselves. And I want to take that path up, too, real fast. Because that path up is what'll kind of loop us back around and bring us to where we started today, basically. Okay, so then, yeah, this takes us all the way back down to the end here. This Demi-Human Chief is awake. Whoa. Something just... Oh, they come out of the ground out here, too. I want to kill this guy first, though, because if I... Oh, shoot! Heal real fast. So we do not need that. I'm trying to kill him first, because if I do, then they'll chill out. He's probably easier to fight off of horseback, to be honest. I'm going to pull out my staff real fast. Gotcha. Okay. Whew, cool. What is... Oh, I'm looking at it like, what the heck is that? It's just a little owl guy, and I can't hit him. There you go. Slumbering egg. Alright, I think there's probably more Demi-Human Chiefs in here, though, right? I don't think that's going to be the only one, but maybe it will be. Alright, so now that we've gone all around the edges, let's work our way up through here real fast. Check each one of these rooms slowly and methodically. Make sure that we grab everything. And I want to be aware, because I have a feeling that, like I said, there's probably more than one Demi-Human Chief throughout these ruins. And I know there's definitely more Demi-Humans. I've seen them walking around. But I don't know if now that the mother and the chief are gone, if... No, they're not afraid, are they? They probably have to be in a certain proximity or something. They're probably linked to certain ones. I did also, I'm pretty sure in one of these... Yeah, I thought I saw that. Alright, let's see what's down here. It's probably just an item. What you got? Shield of the Guilty. Is that an actual shield, or is that a... It's not. I was thinking it might be a medallion. So what does that do? Brace behind shield before using body weight to ram foes while maintaining guarding stance. Weaker enemies will be shoved backwards and can even be staggered. But this is... So it's got briars on it. So it probably does... I think that, from what I remember, I think that shield does damage, like, just in and of itself, because of the fact that it's got the thorns on it. That's kind of cool. Yet another thing that I won't be using anyway, but we're 100%ing here. We need all the items. And the thing is, that's another reason that I'm, as we're going through these areas, that I'm careful about checking everything, is that even though I don't, since I don't necessarily remember where everything's at, I'm checking everything because since we're working to platinum, some of the trophies are related to, like, collecting all of, I think it's like all of a certain type of incantation or something, like all of the, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what the wording is, but essentially there's certain items that you have to find in order to be able to platinum. So I've got to be, like, careful about not missing anything. It's not things like shields and stuff, but there are certain types of weapons that you have to get all of to be able to platinum. So I've got to be thorough. All right, so looks like we're already on the outside of these ruins. So what am I missing? There's no way I've grabbed everything yet. We've got this. This leads us right back to where we were. Inside there is that room that I was just in. this. Ooh, there is an arteria leaf here. I will promptly take that. And then, let's see. Okay, so then this is the back entrance to where the Demi-Human Mother was at. And this is where we fought the chief. Okay, so let's go in here, because I don't know if I grabbed everything that was in here. I think that I did. Yeah, it looks like this is clear. All right, so now that all of this is clear, let's take that path up real fast, because then we can just call, like, all of this we can call good. Let's see. All right, yeah, so let's take this path up. Already did this lower section here, and then this little landing. So let's go up and talk to Miranda. See what she has to say. Don't you do it. Oh, crap. She did it. I really should put fire on here, but I'm just gonna hit her over and over again. It's only one. And I actually did not get poisoned, but I'm about to now. Oh, I still didn't. I think she's about to slam her head down. Nope, she didn't. I kill her before she... Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha! And didn't even get poisoned. Look at that. Sweet. We've made some good progress today. We made it through a good chunk of landscape, I would say. And to top it all off, we got some poison bloom. Okay, so this little area here, though, I haven't checked through this yet, because this was initially the way that I was going to come down here was through all of this. And I think over there, that over there leads to an area that I've already been at, because I think that's over towards the bridge. Yeah, that is over towards the bridge. Okay. So just check all of this real fast. Make sure that I haven't missed anything here. Have I been up to that, though? I don't think I have, but I think I have to drop to that from the higher portion, if I'm looking at it correctly. Sometimes that Roa is just, like, in the ground, and you can't even see it. So, yeah, this then will lead... Yeah, this is back to where the Guardians are, and that leads over to the bridge. So I've been here already. So let me see. How do you get to this? Did I already drop down onto this? I must have. I think that I dropped here yesterday. I don't know though, but at least I got those lilies. All right, so then, yeah, this was where the flower was. All right, I'm just trying to keep my bearings here, make sure we don't overlook something. But then this lower section here, because this leads down. Oh, and then it looks like, okay, it looks like it just then leads back up. So it's just a little spot for some flowers. And then it'll take us right back up to where the Guardians are. Cool. So then that means all of this stuff down here is done. I'm gonna need to do that Earthbore cave though. So that's probably what we'll start with tomorrow. And actually what we'll probably do is we'll come from over here at the Bridge of Sacrifice. So let's just go ahead and go over there. That's where we'll start from tomorrow, and then we'll work our way down towards where the Earthbore cave is. So that's going to wrap us for today. A little bit of a longer episode, but we cleared out a good bit. So thank you for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, hit subscribe, maybe leave a comment. I would appreciate that highly. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.